Jai Gurudev and good evening, children. Today we are going to see about a new topic, problem solving. See, everybody can benefit from having good problem solving skill because we all encounter problems on a daily basis. Every day we face one or the other problem and we are able to overcome that. Okay, some of these problems are obviously more severe or complex than the other one which we face it every day. Since it would be wonderful that to have ability to solve all the problems efficiently and in a timely fashion without difficulty. Unfortunately, though, there is no one way in which all problems can be solved. So you will discover as you read through whatever I'm saying, you can come to a conclusion or you can come to know what is problem solving. So problem solving, when you take, there is always an element of unknown. So although planning and structuring will always help make the problem solving process more likely to be a successful, good judgment and an element of good luck will ultimately determine whether the problem solving was success. So let us all learn about problem solving skills in this video. So now, children, what is problem solving skill? The problem solving skill, when you take, it will help you to determine the source of the problem and will give or will make you find an effective solution for the same. Although the problem solving is often identified as its own separate skill, there are other related skills also that will contribute to this ability. So here are some key problem solving includes the active listening, analysis, research, creativity, communication, dependability, decision making and team building. Let us all see all these problem solving skills one by one in following slides and upcoming days. See now, children, how to research a problem. So researching, when you take, it is an essential skill which is related to the problem solving skill. See, as a problem solver, you need to be able to identify the cause of the issue and you should understand it completely. You should understand it fully. So you can begin to gather more information about a problem by brainstorming with your team members when you are doing any group activity, or what you can do is you can consult with the other people, you can talk with the other people, you can talk with your parents, you can talk with your friends, you can talk with your relatives, you can talk with your teachers, and you can analyze, make sure that you are able to identify what is the problem. So when you start talking with your elders, parents, friends, even the younger ones, when you talk with the others about the problem, see, you will be gaining more experience. You will be able to gain more experience and you will also acquire knowledge through this researches which you are doing it with the other people or known people or with your friends or relatives or parents or teachers or whomsoever it might be. So if you want to know what has happened, if you want to identify the cause of the issue, since just like that you cannot identify it, only when you are going to talk with the other people, only when you are going to search for the things what had happened, when you are going to do this research, then you will be able to identify the cause very easily. See, children, in research, when you take, it is known that you have understood how to identify the cause. Now what you're supposed to do is you have to analyze it. So now you have you just come to know the cause. Here what you're going to do is you are going to analyze that identified cause. the issue which happened, you know the cause, and you're now going to analyze why that happened. The first step to solve any problem is to analyze the situation. So your analytical skills will always help you to understand the problems and effectively develop the solution also. So you will also need analytical skills during research to help distinguish between the effective and ineffective solution. It's not just related to the solution, it's also related with the problem or the cause which you have identified. First you did research, so now you're going to analyze with what you have researched, under what thing you have underwent research, so that you are going to identify it very clearly. So when you are going to analyze it, you will be able to find it which is right, which is wrong, how much you were able to how much you understood about that problem, what you can do it, what problem you can decide it. So only when you analyze, you will know what had happened. Okay, so here, after analysis, what can be done? Now after analysis, what you can do it, you have to undergo decision making skills. See, you have researched it, you have analyzed it, now you are going to decide what you are going to do it, what solution you are going to give it. So ultimately you will need to make a decision about how to solve the problem that have arisen. So at times, and with the people around you, you may be able to make a decision quickly, because your peer group may be so good, your family members may be so good in understanding about you people. So it differs from one another. So it is also based upon the people around you. So the research what you have done, the analytical skills, or like analysis what you have done, will always help you to have less experience in the field, where you can able to solve the problem so quickly. So they may, like, you may also see that the time which you have taken will be appropriate, and you have solved the problem in a very less time, and the decision which you are going to take will also be a best decision, where you can able to solve the issues, and they will be able to understand what you have given, and others also will be able to accept it. Okay, so the decision making, it's based on the research and analysis. You are going to decide what is going to be the solution for a problem, and that problem should not affect any of the people. Now children, it's about communication. See, you have done the research, you have analyzed, you have taken a decision also. See, you know, you will be knowing that your decision making skills, or the decision which you have taken, will definitely solve the problem. But the way we communicate with the people may not make them feel bad, or the way you communicate with the people will should make them understand, and they should really trust you, and should give some bond, or the trust, or believe you. It should make them you to believe you that the solution which you are going to give will definitely solve it. So researching, analyzing, and making decision is maybe easily we can do it, but communication, if we are not going to communicate the same solution to the people where we are supposed to give it to them, if it's not going to be communicated in a proper manner, it is going to be a failure one. Though your problem decision making is so good, since if we fail to communicate in a proper way, if we fail to give the solution to them in a proper way, it is going to be a failure one. So you'll need to make you have to identify the possible solutions, and you will need to know how to communicate the problem to the others. So you will also need to know what communication channels are most appropriate when seeking the people. Once you find a solution, communicating it clearly with help will reduce confusion. Okay, children, so make implementing a solution so easier. Either you can do it by yourself or with the help of others, since only communication can make others to understand you and make others to understand the way you're giving the solution for a problem. Okay. Now, next comes the dependability. Dependability, when you take it, is one of the most important skill for problem solvers. So, the solving problems in a timely manner is essential. So, you with your friends, with your relatives, the highly value is you're going to give that individual importance for each and every individual, and how you're going to make each and every individual trust to both identify and then implement the solution as fast and effectively as possible. Dependability is nothing but the way you communicate, they will accept it. The way you communicate will make them accept, but how they are going to implement it, how they are going to do it, how they are going to make it. So, to implement, the dependability is most important. So, when you have the dependability skills, you can like feel free to communicate with the others. When you communicate with others in a free manner, you can see that it will be easier for them to accept your solution, and they will definitely implement it so soon, and every problem can be solved. So in next slide we will be learning about how we can improve the problem solving skills.